Hola, konnichiwa, bonjour. Hey y'all. Y'all don't know how long I've been working on saying that without looking stupid. So anyways, as you can tell from the title of this video, I am so excited and I have some exciting news that I wanted to share with my YouTube family. Your girl is officially back in school. And yes, I'm excited about it, okay? Oh goodness. I'm gonna try to keep my nails out the shot because, you know, I just cut them down, I didn't soak them off. They kind of a ratchet mess. But yes, I am back in school. So for those of you who probably know me from the previous school I came from, I did go to cosmetology school. But see, the thing with cosmetology school, so yes, I did go to cosmetology school. I had moved to Oklahoma in 2018. So before I moved to Oklahoma, I wanted to go to Paul Mitchell. And there was a Paul Mitchell right by my house, like probably not even 10 minutes away from my house. And I knew that I wanted to move, so I just ended up looking up if there was a Paul Mitchell where I was moving to, which was Oklahoma, and there was. So I've always been into aesthetics. That was what I wanted to originally go to school for. So the Paul Mitchell by my house had the aesthetics program. So I assumed something you should not do. I assumed that every Paul Mitchell was the same. So once I found, goodness gracious. Once I found out that there was a Paul Mitchell in Oklahoma, I just packed up and moved. I did no further investigation. So like I said, I did no further investigation. So when I got to, I don't know, like the meeting or like before you are enrolled, you know, like the tour or whatever. When I got there, of course, I asked about the esthetician's program, and she was just like, no, we just have cosmetology here. And so I was a little bit disappointed, but I still wanted to go to Paul Mitchell. Heard nothing but great things from Paul Mitchell, and they were great. However, I quickly realized hair was not for me. Now, you definitely can use your cosmetology license to practice esthetician work like wax. You can do all of that. But there were some complications just because I moved back home. Oklahoma was not the place for me. So I moved back home where I'm from, which is Chicago, Illinois. I live in the suburbs. And so, yeah, it was a whole thing with that. I didn't want to have anything transferred over. I didn't even take my state board. Like, I was so out of touch with it when it got towards the end. I was just like, I wanted to finish just because it was something that I started, but I was not happy in that field, and I just knew that it wasn't for me. And that's just what it is. Like, I love Paul Mitchell. I met, excuse me, oh my goodness. I met some amazing people. My instructors were amazing. Like, they were really great. I still learned a lot. Do not get me wrong. I learned a lot. Like, I know how to formulate. I know a lot of different techniques when it comes to coloring of the hair. I know techniques of blow drying. Like, I was even waxing eyebrows and waxing various areas on the body when I went there. So don't get me wrong, I had a blast. I learned a lot, but yeah, like, life happened. I was out in Oklahoma working full-time and going to school full-time. So I kind of had a lot to juggle, and like I said, my heart just wasn't in it towards the end. So I knew that I had to figure it out. So when I did move back home, like, it's 2021 right now, and I moved back in, Okay, now I'm feeling like I'm getting my dates mixed up. Whatever it was, a year went by, and I'm kind of getting my mojo back. Like, I rebooted my YouTube, even though I don't post as often as I would like to. I'm back, and I'm not going nowhere this time. Like 2017 when I started it, totally was not ready. Like, had a lot of personal issues going on that just held me back from being myself and doing what I've always wanted to do, and that is YouTube. Like I said, went through my trials and my tribulations, and I just feel like now it's time to get focused and it's time to win. Like, that's literally the type of time I'm on. I have time for nothing else. So with that being said, I am so happy to announce that I am back in school, and guess what? I'm studying what I want to study, and that is aesthetics, okay? Everything about skin, all of that. So the school that I chose is GSkin Beauty Institute. I'm not gonna give out my location. But I'm going to school, and yeah, today was my first, well, it's not my first day. My first day is this upcoming Monday, but today was my like orientation. So of course, with you know, COVID-19 and all of that going on, we did a Google Meet. So the Google Meet, basically, whoever is enrolled, we basically got on the call, and our admissions, our staff, you know, all of the important people that we're going to get really acquainted with, they were on the call, and they just basically gave us a rundown of what the first day is going to be looking like. They gave us our emails and our passwords. I'm pretty sure Monday we're going to get like maybe our kits. I'm not really sure. All I know is I'm excited, and that day I do want to record, like, I guess, like what to expect or what you get. I don't know how much of it I'll be able to record in live time, but I definitely will give a whole rundown of basically what to expect. Also, like, being an esthetician and in school in general, we have a uniform. So I have the luxury of wearing scrubs. I'm actually a little bit relieved that we have a uniform, just because one, it's cold out here. And I don't really want to have to worry about dressing up every day, or, you know, like I said, when I was going to school in Oklahoma, we still had a dress code. It was all black and gray, and if you were like in a different phase, you would wear white. But you know, it was some days I would come in there looking so crazy, because I'm just like, you know, it's just like school. Like, you really don't want to put no effort in, but at the same time, you want to put effort in, because I just feel like when you look your best, you're going to do your best. You're going to put your best foot forward. You come in looking all any type of way, you probably ain't going to have the best day. That's just my little theory on it. So like I said, I'm relieved that we're wearing uniform, nice and simple, scrubs, coming at it every day, and you're good. So yeah, I really just wanted to share my news. I didn't have really too much to talk about. Just wanted to give you guys a background. Like, yes, I did go to cosmetology school. Was not for me, did not work out, but now I am back in school. Oh, and one thing about cosmetology school, I'm sorry, I'm like jumping around. One thing about cosmetology school is you have to go for a year. So guys, imagine having an obligation for a year, and, you know, however many months into it, you're just like, this is not what I want to do. Like, that's kind of what it was. I was just like, man, like, I really just have to soldier through. And I want to stress again, nothing to do with the people there or my instructors. Everybody was great. It was all on me, just because I failed to do the proper research. So yes, and with an esthetician's course here in Illinois, it's only 6 months. Okay. So, you know, cut that time right in half. And yeah, like, I'm just ready to kill it. I'm already pretty, you know, I would like to think I'm pretty good at waxing. I had people, you know, coming up to me like, Asia, can you please like wax my eyebrows, and that really made me feel good. Like, seriously, it's, you know, like, I could be good at a lot of things, but a lot of things I'm just really, you know, kind of just but waxing was one of those things where I kind of grasped it easily. And yeah, like, I'm real precise with it, like, especially if I'm doing someone's eyebrows, like, because I don't play when it comes to my eyebrows. Like, you need to know what you're doing if you're gonna touch me. And so I totally understand, and I want who's going to sit in my chair, I want them to be comfortable, I want them to be taken care of. And yeah, you know, I'm just really excited, and I'm really looking forward to bringing you guys on my journey with me. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Learning is always fun, and especially doing something that you love. Like, you love to learn about it because you love it. So yeah, I want you guys to stay tuned for my Monday. I'm not gonna call it a vlog. I don't really know what it's going to be, just because I'm new to it too. Like, yeah, I've been to school before, but obviously this is a new setting. I'm back home, so we're just going to play it by ear. Okay, now that I've cleared up my little backstory on why I'm back in school, I kind of just wanted to touch on the types of jobs that you can get as an esthetician, because a lot of people, like, when they hear esthetician, or when they think about it, I don't think they think about how broad you really can go with it. I only like wrote down a few, but I'm telling you, really, it's what you make of it. So you're going to get out of it what you put in. So, and that's with anything. So you're not just going to go to college and then boom, you have a salary job, or you're making 100K a year. You know what I mean? You really have to kind of grind it out, and you have to you have to have a clear plan, and you got to execute it. Hold on, I need to, you know, just because I like when my lips look extra glossy. I feel like the more I talk, the more my lip gloss wants to evaporate. Okay. So, job number one, and this is probably the most like common thing that people think about, but you can work in a spa. And you know, a spa is my type of party. Like, I love relaxation. A lot of things that, like, okay, let me just scratch that. I love to relax, and I love to help other people relax. People who know me may not believe it, but that's because I keep it to myself, because I feel like I have to, you know, I have to be regular in the everyday world, but I love to relax. Like, ASMR, you guys are going to be seeing that on this channel too. But yeah, I like to be in quiet settings. I like to talk in a soft tone. I would like for my clients to talk in a soft tone. You know what I mean? Like, just a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Serene? A serene environment. And another job that you can work with an esthetician's license is an eyelash tech. So if you're one who likes to do eyelash extensions, or you can even start your own lash company. You can have a lash bar, you can sell strips. You know, like I said, you're gonna get out of it what you put in it. I'm reading off the paper, guys, just because off the top of my head, some of these things don't register, and I just want to make sure I'm touching on some of the jobs that you can really work and really make a lot of money. Next is a makeup artist. Now, that's probably the most popular one. Like, makeup is extremely popular, and it's popping right now, and you can make a lot of money. I like to do makeup on myself. On other people, it's okay. Like I don't, it's nothing that I just totally dislike. I can do makeup on other people. I would prefer to only do it on myself because I do natural beats. I don't really do eyeshadows, partially because I'm intimidated by it. So maybe going to school, I'll learn a little more about how to apply eyeshadows. A couple of my videos that you guys have seen, if you've watched them, I attempt eyeshadow and they came out okay, but you know. Next is a medical spa. So a medical spa, when I think of a medical spa, I kind of think of like when you go to get like Botox, or if you wanna, I don't know if you guys have heard of like the it's like a sculpting, but they do it with the device and it kind of like sculpts your body. I'm gonna find out what the name of that is, and I'm just gonna plug it in the description. That way if you want to, you can go check that out, just in case you're thinking about a career in aesthetics. Another one, this is a popular one as well, a wax specialist. So wax specialist is what I'm thinking. Like that's the path I'm trying to go down, but who knows once I actually get in school what I will really take to and what I will really, you know, pursue and like. But wax is definitely on my list. You know, you can do the Brazilians, you can do anywhere on the body, like eyebrows, underarms, regular arms, legs, you know, back. Like you're just gonna be a wax specialist. So you could work in a facility like European Wax Center, or you know, any franchise that offers waxing, or you can be independent, so you can get your own spa or like building. And then what else? We have the beauty blogger influencer, what I am aspiring to be. So yes, I want to do a lot of things. So you can also showcase your talents right here on YouTube, okay? And that'll get you exposure, that'll get you clients, and it's cool. Like I am aspiring to be an influencer, just because, come on now, like I try different things all the time. This is the industry I'm trying to be in, so of course that's on my list, okay? And also, last but definitely not least, because I just touched on a few, but you can be a school instructor. So if you love the course and you just love the art of aesthetics that much, you could, you know, train to be in a position to teach other people, aspiring estheticians. And you know, teaching is such an honorable job. Like seriously, I feel like instructors and teachers do not get enough credit, because it really is a skill to teach other people. Everyone doesn't have that patience, and everyone doesn't have the willpower to really learn and dig into, and you know, just know, like they don't have the knowledge. So please, the sky is the limit. Like I said, I'm back with a brand new mindset about just my career and my life in general. I've been sitting on the back burner for so many years, and I'm only 24. However, there's a lot of other 24-year-olds who just, you know, they have it together. So a lot of people tell me like, oh, you're still young. I don't really feel that way. I don't feel like I have any time to waste. Like, but you know, it happens. It really does. Like, life happens. It sets you back. You might have went into something thinking you knew what you wanted, and it turns out you did not. And that's really okay. I feel like as long as you circle back around, you know, find your way back home, and, you know, approach things every day with a positive attitude, you're gonna get what you want, and you're gonna get what you deserve. So like I said, I am so excited for my journey at school. Cannot wait to bring you guys along this ride with me. It's gonna be fun. I'm pretty sure it might be some tears involved, you know, because anything worth having is not going to be easy, and that's just a fact. So like I said, stay tuned, guys. I'm really looking forward to sharing everything with you. I hope this video was a little bit helpful. If you liked it, like it, thumbs it up, comment, do whatever you have to do, share it. I love you all. Anyone who is supporting me, who is rooting for me, I love you, I love you, I love you. Cannot stress it enough. So I'm gonna get out of here, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.